Welcome back YouTube. Today we are at Ultraflex Rotherham. Training pool today. A lot of this equipment is very hard to find unless you travel miles for a gym like this, like we have done today. However, I'm going to try and give you ways you can replicate the machines we're using today in your own gyms. And yeah, I'm very excited to be here today, so let's get into the pool day. Do you want to plank with me? Huh? You planking with me? Yeah. Huh? I go 42 sets of 45. 2, 1. That's how I judge a lot of my sessions. Yeah. If I can come in here and do like a lateral raise without hurting, or like a hanging leg raise without hurting, I know I'm ready. If I'm doing it, I'm like clicking, then I'm like, okay, I need to warm up more. Because like, if you think about it, that range, like that's like if you're clicking there, you know you can't do a lot of function because we move so much with that function of the shoulder. Like if I'm hurting here, I'm like, okay, I'm not ready to train. But I'm not. I'm like, I feel a little bit stiff, but like I'm not like hurting enough to be like, okay, I need to warm up more. Do you know what I mean? Like I probably still do, but like if that was tight and I'm like, fucking hell, I'm dying, something's wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Pretty warmed up though, I don't feel it.
But like you're not supposed to feel it.
No.
Like you shouldn't feel that at all. But like if you're like feeling it somewhere where it's like, okay, I feel pain, that's when I'm like, you need to do something else or something's not right. Yeah. Because like if your shoulder's fucked, and you're coming in here, like you're like, oh, it might be alright today, that will hurt. Like that will immediately hurt and you're like, okay, I shouldn't be training today. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a little bit heavier than the one at, it's going to be a little bit heavier than the one at, fucking what's it called? Derby, because it's an older machine. Five. Good, keep this down, keep it down. Yes, good, better. Good, drag it, yes, good. And again, let's go. That's fine. Another example here of knowing personal spotting as well. I didn't want to pull the weight all the way down for Rio. That's the thing, like, there's only so much you can help on a set. If he's literally not dragging it straight down from the top, if I'm like seeing it's not coming down the slightest bit, there's no point in me trying to help. That's a whole rep assisted. Like, first exercise in the workout, you should be having those reps as close to failure that you can possibly get. If it's a little bit of a shortened range, trying to like get that little bit dig in, that's completely fine. If it's that top range, where it's not coming down the slightest bit, that's where we're strongest. So if you can't get it there, you're not going to be able to get the rest of the rep anyway. So know the person you're spotting, know the equipment you're spotting on, and be knowledgeable about it. So, the way you're warming up, like those reps, that's exactly how that top set should be. Like, obviously it's going to be different because it's going to have weight on it, but that's like, I'm not saying they weren't the same on your left side, but like, just for like theory's sake, like, you want your top set to look exactly like that with your form. Otherwise you're lifting too much weight, like realistically. Because if you can get the form on no weight, the only thing stopping you from getting that form is weight. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, you're lifting too much if you can't keep that same form. Because you've given an example of how you can do the form. So the only thing changing that is the weight. But that's not me saying that. That's what happened on the left side. But like, just for theory's sake, like, any exercise, anything you do, like your warm-up set should be how you do your top set, basically. Like, yeah. Except using the machine. I'm not exactly going to come here and still do a cable pull down because that's what I always do. So I'm going to utilise the equipment, but I'm going to keep it exactly the same as I normally do. Now, I'm getting that length in stimulus from leaning away from the machine / cable, pausing that length, pausing that short. It's early on in the session, so if I can't pause that short and lengthened, I'm not winning. I need to lower the weight down. Good, get those elbows higher. Let's go higher. Higher, yes, good. Better, let's go. Yes, good, one more, let's go for it. machine that's as good as like a Cybex or a Nautilus or Prime, etc., you can kind of tell the drop-off points a little bit more. Now, that way a lot in that shortened range, they dropped off quite a lot. If that's the case during an exercise, like as much as I believe that it's always best to have that pause in that lengthen and pause in that short, because it dropped off slightly in that shortened position, so I wasn't going to spend loads and loads of time where there's no tension at all. That tension is so much more in that lengthen range, so that's why you can see, even as the set got harder and harder when I came closer to failure, I was still pausing that lengthen because that's where a lot of the tension is. There's nothing in the short. So why would I pause in the short? Make it as hard as possible. Don't make the movements easy. To our fourth back exercise, upper back pull down. Now, we've done our T-bar row, where it's a lot harder in that lengthened position. We're controlling it a lot more here as well to you know, like try and get the most out of the movement. We're going to do the shortened position a little bit more now. So put the machine so it's harder in that shortened range. And again, we're going to pause in that shortened range. We're not just putting it in that position just for the sake of it. We're making the movement as hard as we possibly can. Like, we're not just making it hard for the sake of it, we're not just making it hard just to be difficult, we're making it hard so we can actually fucking grow. As always, like I always say, make the movement harder, not easier. chest support shrug. Now, we've got a lot of trap involved in this workout, however, it's always good to look at your physique and figure out what you actually need from it. So one pull day, I'll have a rear delt fly. My rear delts respond quite well to like the amount of volume that I train them with. Rear delt work's fucking boring. It's got to be done, but like I only do them once a week because I know they respond well to what I do. So one pull day, I'll have a rear delt extension. One pull day, I'll have a shrug at the end of it. And it's just from looking at my physique and figuring out what it needs. So it could be a lesson to a lot of you people. Look at your physique, have a look at what it needs, and put that into your session. Don't just organise your sessions because someone else has done this and that. Do sessions that are going to help you grow. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about you, not anyone else.